Good morning, it's Barbara. It's chilly outside. It's getting late. I gotta get going. I got Zoom today. It's the Zoom day. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'll try to make this a shorter one, which I don't know if I can, because it's Zoom day and I want everybody to have as much notice as possible. But I did remind you a couple times this week. But it's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Go to the Flame and Fiber Ravelry group. There's a Saturday Zoom sticky, and the link is there. If you've ever been here before, it's the same link. So, Kim was here yesterday. She woke up here. She stayed overnight and hung out with us till the afternoon. So I was able to go on a walk with Maisie and Dennis, because Pearl is not allowed to go for a walk, and Kim kept an eye on her. And Dennis had his D&D, in-person D&D yesterday, so he was gone in the evening, and I just knit and binge watched TV I've seen before. And I got a lot of knitting done. I don't think I did much else. Oh, we made cranberry sauce, the sugar-free jellied cranberry sauce that turned out delicious. And at some point, probably tomorrow, because the way things are going, I will link Dennis will send me the link to the one he used. And anyway, it turned out really, really good. We have some changes we would make partly in how we did it. Now we have a better idea of how it will go and use fewer dishes. And I think I messed up the gelatin part, and so it was more creamy than jello-y than, the canned. We're talking about canned cranberry sauce, jellied cranberry sauce that comes out of the can, shaped like the can. That's what we're trying for. And this was a little creamier texture rather than gelatin-ish texture. So we're not looking for Jello, but we're not looking for... Anyway, it was delicious, and we're going to eat it. But now we know for Christmas Day, we will do it slightly differently and maybe get something a little more exact in the texture. But this turned out delicious and yummy, and not the fact that the texture wasn't exactly perfect is in no way a detriment to this. We were very excited. The only change I made to the recipe was the recipe calls for diet cranberry juice cocktail, which is a very light drink that has no carbs. What we used was pure, which is pure cranberry juice. That does have some carbs, but not a lot. And it has a ton more flavor. So that's what we did. And I'll try to post a link to the recipe down below, because I know some of you guys are keto and are looking for sugar-free or less sugar options. The recipe as it is only gets carbs from the actual cranberries themselves, because this is 12 ounces of cranberry. Actually, here's the recipe: 12 ounces of cranberries, 1 cup of... She uses diet cranberry juice. We used pure. 1.5 packages of gelatin, and sweetened to taste. So basically, you boil the cranberries in a cup of cranberry juice. You soften the gelatin in half a cup of cranberry juice, and then you, after you've strained the cooked cranberries, you dissolve the gelatin in the juice that you've strained, and then you sweeten it to taste. That's the whole thing. And I saved a can from Thanksgiving, so we put it in a can. And the way we made it, because we ended up using a lot of different pots and stuff, which always leaves a little bit behind, it made just about the right amount for a can. We expect to have a little more than that next time. Anyway, if you care, that's the recipe. In case I don't put it down below, you have it. Anyway, so I was knitting. I added the new color to my hat. This is from the color, I don't remember the name of this color. I'm terrible. It was from Trilogy Yarns. This is the Mad Hatter. And I love that color. And as I was knitting it, I was thinking, I would like this in DK weight and get a sweater quantity, you know. Assuming my mojo comes back, because I would love a sweater of that. Isn't that pretty? But as I was knitting this last night in the not great light, this color started to blend in with this light color in the Mad Hatter, and it looked like this, and then it was the same color but striped with something else. So I stopped knitting it after a while, thinking it was too much alike. But in the light, it looks very different. It was so funny, but that's what light does to you, you know. So we shall see. Valerie has suggested that I save the flamingo for a place in the hat that will, you know, when I wrap it around my neck, it shows, because it's so pretty and I like it so much. And I'm taking her advice. So I didn't. Once I was done with this, I didn't continue, and we'll see what the color is today. However, I didn't stop knitting, and I knit much more on my scattered petals. Now, you won't be able to tell, and this is definitely a galloping horse thing, but these two panels are one row short. I just forgot part of the recipe, part of the pattern, and those are one row short, but I don't think, if I didn't tell you that, you might not notice. You might, but whatever. It certainly doesn't matter. And not for 1 second did I think I should go back and fix that. But so I did 4 more colors after the stripe, and then I did the stripe of those 4 colors, and that's going to be the pattern that I do. And it's so interesting how different this panel looks than this panel. Those strong colors really made a difference. So the plan is, I have 24 colors from my 24-day advent. And each 20-gram ball, in theory, should make 2 rows like this and 2 little participations in these stripy ones. And they'll be gone, in theory. I didn't check my gauge. It's possible that I'm using more, and I haven't weighed anything. I should. I could weigh what's left over from what I've done, because I should have 10 grams in each of these colors. And if I do, then I'm right on track. So anyway, if I do continue on the way I've started, I will have 60 stripes when I'm done. But if I wait to do the second round of colors till Christmas Day, I will have my Christmas skein as well. And I am perfectly happy to use 20 grams of my Christmas skein to get 2 more, colors in, because the pattern calls for 61 stripes. I think 61 stripes. So doesn't matter. I don't need to break into that, because I can't believe that it's going to make a huge difference whether I use 61 or 60. And right now I'm on track to use 60. But I'm really happy with how those turned out. I'm really happy with that stripy one. And these are the colors I haven't used yet. So I'm behind because I wasn't knitting on that for a while. But these are the colors I haven't used yet. So, you know, this is going to be very under the sea, my cowl, but very beautiful. I'm excited, and we'll see what color I get today. These are the ones I haven't used yet. And those will make a beautiful set of 4 with a stripe, even if I don't want to use today's color. So this is what's happening. This is what's been happening. And the cowl is going to go like this. It's going to be a long cowl, and it's going like this. And I will Kitchener this side to the end, and it'll be an infinite loop. And at the time that I Kitchener it, I will consider flipping it and making it Mobius, but we'll see. Probably won't do that, but I'm not sure. So it's going to go around like this. It's going to be very, very thick and very, very warm. I did have some thought yesterday about maybe I'll make a short one and it'll just go like this and not wrap around twice. But this is going to be like Arctic level warm when I'm done. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. Yeah, right. Megan Advent, very excited. So day 14. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. I forgot to mention that. You probably already knew. Looks like what? Kiwi? I'm not sure. The inside of one, perhaps? I am not pausing. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Plum orange, spruce, and turquoise together. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. I did threaten her that, because she's going to do some kind of experiment next year too, so I did threaten her that maybe I won't start my Megan Advent sweater until next year. But I could start it in November. Because I have enough from 2 years anyway. Isn't that beautiful? Love, 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 love. All right. Close your ears. I'm not pausing. Maybe I can be a little quieter. This is my Trilogy yarn. Ooh, very pretty. Very pretty. This is very autumny. This is the Queen of Hearts. Oh, yes. The Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts would be next, I think. I might put a little something in between. I have some very pretty sweet sparrows that I haven't used yet that could be a little bit of a buffer between this and this, but this is beautiful. Hey. Very beautiful. Very autumny. Very autumny. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I mean, come on. Look how gorgeous this is. These are almost all Trilogy yarns. Couple little bits. Well, this is Sweet Sparrow, this one. And then there's some very small Sweet Sparrow rows. And I might do a couple more small Sweet Sparrow rows. Like I like to do sometimes a transition. I feel like this might need a transition. We'll see what we have that will work for that. But that is lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. All right, let's see what Julie has for me. Sweet Sparrow. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see. What does this card say for 14? Winter Morning. Very beautiful. Yeah. Very beautiful. And this is speckled. Oh, and I think that's my little treat. A little bulb pen. Yep. I guess she redeemed herself a little bit with those cute scissors. I'm going to move those cute scissors next to my chair. I've been using just a normal scissors, and you know, I have by my chair I have all kinds of stuff. I can't cut yarn with those stupid scissors. I'm going to put these little snippers there, and that's going to work great. Very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and now... Oh, I forgot! I forgot my present. This is for Megan. This was not in... this one didn't fit in the quilted advent holder. Don't... Watch your ears. Oh. It's another make your own photo frame. Oh, cute. This is a snowman. And then you put the picture in there. And it sits up. How cute. This would have been good when the girls were small and they went to sit in Santa's lap. I don't think they do that anymore. How cute. And of course, to be decorated. Right? To be decorated. Very fun. Thank you, my dear. Maybe that'll be a little Christmas Eve craft project for the granddaughters. We shall see. All right. This, we'll see what's going next on my scattered petals. This is the Crafty Toads DK. Oh, that's pretty. This is very light. It's looking a little, no, maybe a tad darker on the screen, but actually pretty much. So these are my 5 colors that I can pick from next. These are the 5 colors I can pick from next. And this is where I am. This is where I am. And these are the colors. Oops. So, this is the new one. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I am enjoying knitting this scattered petals. It's a fun knit. It's easy to memorize, except when you forget that one row. So my next 4 are probably coming out of this collection, which will make it a nice little section that will go with the other sections. Beautiful, ladies. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And last but not least is my watercolors. Oh, it's more ornaments. You can see I haven't even trimmed my tree yet, but I did get Dennis to plug in the extension cord, so I'm a tiny step closer. All right, so these are colors. I am not pausing. These are the paint colors. While I don't anticipate painting those ornaments, so this is another bronzy, metally gold. One thing I haven't gotten is silver, which is interesting. There's golden pink and golden iris, I think. Pretty. And these are all shimmery. And this is bling and golden bluebell. So lots of different colors to try. So I will put this with my one from yesterday, and these, and a new gold-ish, but actually more coppery. It's a little bit more coppery than the gold. Feels like that's gold, and that's not quite, but close, actually, pretty close. Okay, so that's my advents. I knew I couldn't be short. I'm sorry. Well, I gave you that recipe for the cocktail sauce. So there you go. Today is this may not even, if it's slow on the internet, which it was last Saturday, this won't even be up in time for the start of the Zoom. So I gotta go, but we'll hope. Keep your fingers crossed. Meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.